Good day, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I am your host, the voice of reason. And yes, this is another lesson in insanity. And today we are having a look at what is happening in the California Socialist Republic, the Socialist Republic of California. They have a new law in California. It was originally bill number 666. I'm kidding. It wasn't 666. It was actually 665. Now first, before I start, we have to look at the California school system. Like many school systems in the United States that, quite frankly, need to be purged and eliminated, and quite a few teachers need to be placed in correctional institutions, prisons, the teaching system, when it starts talking about sex education at the age of 9, 10, 11, 12 years old, sometimes even younger, they are now converging the left-wing political ideology with sexual education. So in regards to gender identity, when you go through this sexual indoctrination course at your local elementary school or middle school, you are asked what gender you identify as. And you could identify as from 1 to 100 different genders now. It has entered the realm of what we call, and we have called it, insanity. Clinical insanity. The one gender you cannot identify yourself as because of peer pressure by the school systems, is a white male oppressor or a white female oppressor. You have to call yourself something different. And if you are a little girl or a little boy and you feel this pressure coming from the school system and you identify other than as what you actually are, a boy or a girl, and your parents do not agree with this indoctrination, the state of California, can now legally kidnap your child. A 12-year-old child can now go to their guidance counselor. They can state that my parents will not stop calling me a white boy oppressor or a white girl oppressor and identify me as something different. Could be anything. Could be a hippopotamus. Could be a parakeet. Could be a transsexual cat. The furry movement. Whatever. Doesn't matter. The state can then legally take that child and put that child in an institution and separate them from their parents in the name of this far-left, radical gender identity movement. It's happening. It's real. So I have decided that I'm going to start creating content, videos, about how the United States is going to reform the United States. How do we fix this? How do we purge this left-wing infestation, this insanity? How do we get rid of it? We're going to have to get rid of it. There's going to have to be a reformation. It is not going to be pretty. It is not going to be polite. It is not going to be something that a lot of people enjoy. But I think any reasonable person can now say we have entered the realm of insanity. So much so that action has to be taken. Something has to be done. Now again, we'll start creating content about what that looks like, about what needs to be done, why it needs to be done. And obviously, this is how things start. It has to be done. So more to come very, very soon. As always, thank you for joining us. Have a good day.